first time we've been able to speak to you since the news about Phil Jagielka, the cup final. How disappointed are you, and how disappointed is it for the whole place, really, and more importantly, as well for Phil himself?
Well, it was a terrible injury and a tragedy for the boy himself. It affected us all badly. I think for a couple of days we found it hard to take. If there was one person who didn't deserve to miss a cup final, it was certainly Phil Jagielka. If there was one person who deserved to play in a cup final, it was Phil Jagielka. So it was tough on him. The boy was really upset, and rightly so. He's played a big part at Everton this season, and now to miss out, so it's really disappointing for him.
How is he now? How has the operation gone?
The operation, I've not spoke to Phil since the operation, but the physio was in and said the operation went well. It was done. He's got it done really quickly. You know, we think he's a quick healer, and we hope to get him back, but unfortunately it wouldn't be quick enough to make the end of the season. It'll be next season, after the start, before he's available. So he's on the mend now, and I'm sure in his own way he'll be glad it's happened now and had the operation and getting ready to start again.
Do you now get that kind of feeling about the players that we'll do it for Phil, we'll do it for Mikel, we'll do it for the Yak?
I think we've had a bit of that all year, where we've been making sure that we look after each other. You know, we've not been dwelling on it, but I've got to say I think the Jags one's taking us all hard, because Mikel happened in February. Yak I think was around about December time, so we've had time to go over that and move on. No, it's only a few weeks to the cup final. Phil Jagielka scores the winning goal, and so it's not quite so easy just to move on like that. But we will do. We've done it all year. Players have been terrific, and hopefully we can go and try and do well and respect Phil Jagielka, Mikel and Yak, the ones who are all missing out, and Victor Amachibi as well.
Do you now have to try and find a balance between playing a strong side and almost protecting players for the cup final?
No, because we've only got one team, got no extra players. So we play our team and we get on with it, and if injuries come, they come. So there's no way we can do much about it. We made some changes last week because we had 3 games in 6 days. One of those games was 120 minutes, so there was reasons for making 1 or 2 changes last week. But now the players are out there, and I want them to finish high in the Premier League. I want them to finish strongly in the Premier League, and obviously then I'll find out the ones who are going to be doing well enough to play in the final.
Is there any sense of what takes on greater importance still? Is it still 5th place in the league?
The league. The league's the next game. It's always the most important one. It's the only one we're thinking about and concentrating on. And if the players aren't concentrating on it, then obviously they're putting themselves in jeopardy, and maybe their opportunities to play in a final in jeopardy.
How big an achievement would it be to finish 5th 2 seasons on the trot, David?
Well, I think at the moment, I said at the start of the season, I think it would be an achievement if we finished in the top 10. The money that a lot of clubs had spent to get there, and obviously we hadn't, and our squad was small, and the injuries we'd had in close season. But since then, the players have been nothing short of tremendous, kicked on, taking each game as they came along, and if we can finish in 5th or 6th, I think it will be a great effort.